Goddess Nesca, here with Truckleman. We're reacting to...
More Kirsche derangement syndrome.
Yay! What's going on with Kirsche now?
Here. So at this point, I owe a lot of debt to Kirsche for producing non-stop content relating to her, where in the VTubing scene, the usual suspects are constantly seething and biting her ankles for the hopes of attention and validation from their peers, complaining about how problematic she is.
Be careful of your thunderstorms. Okay, who's attacking the Kirsche?
This is from 2 weeks ago. This is like a week and a half ago. I don't remember. It's the typical bullshit.
Yay!
While not being able to articulate a single reason as to why.
Good.
So as always, Munya, glory to the fox woman, all that sort of stuff. But we're going to be looking at two different situations. The first one involving a small VTuber essentially bullied into submission for simply posting about Kirsche, not even expressing support, just posting about her. And in the second situation, a very...
Okay, I don't know if this person was negatively posting about her or just what, but okay, so it sounds like maybe this was like a neutral post, and already they got all this negative flack because of it.
I mean, Cha-Cha got shit, and Cha-Cha didn't care.
Well, the point here is this is just a basic person who's getting attacked just because they talked about Kirsche.
Let's see what it's
stunning
about.
and brave individual is going to explain why Kirsche, myself, and my girlfriend are such awful, irredeemable people. And of course, their sources are because I said so. So let's jump right into that first situation. This is the sort of follow-up post after everything happened. This VTuber Lottie saying, "These past few days have been difficult. I just wanted to share something unexpected I encountered on my travels." Well, this is the now deleted post from this small VTuber right here. It says, "I was driving and saw this
Someone did another...
Okay, so that's even... So this person probably didn't even know who the fuck Kirsche was, saw this cool-ass, billboard out in the open, and was like, holy crap, it's an anime girl on a billboard! Wanted to post it, be like, look, this is cool! But now they're being attacked because apparently it's the wrong kind of... Man... This is bullshit. So you
Where
have
the hell are they at where gas is $6 a gallon? I'm just not seeing that.
Ugh.
Oh, you go to Oklahoma, it's now below 3.
Ugh. That is a Target. I wonder how much that billboard cost.
I think it was like $1,000 for a month. Which is not terrible when you think about it.
That's really cool. I want a billboard.
Yeah, but one of our friends did that for her.
That's so cool. Man, you know you're loved when someone shills out $1,000 just to put a billboard up for you.
VTuber Billboard. Of course, it features Kirsche. Seems very innocuous, right? You're a VTuber and you're driving around town and you see a giant billboard featuring someone like Kirsche. Pretty cool moment, something you want to share. Now, this is nothing new. A lot of VTubers have ended up on billboards like Kirsche, and doing so causes immense levels of seething among the usual suspects who are out in full force.
Oh boy, not this grifter. Yeah, she is a bigot grifter, Lodi. Oh, it's that bigot. I won't pay her any mind. Course.
In the replies of this now deleted tweet, saying, "Oh boy, not this grifter. Yeah, she's a bigot grifter."
Sometimes he doesn't. There are some instances where he doesn't read a thing. I wasn't expecting him to read this one. I thought this one would be one that he wouldn't read. At least he's doing a voice with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the bigot. I wouldn't pay her any mind. Now this meme is evergreen. They keep using that phrase.
You keep using that word.
Grifter, like they have any idea what it actually means. Grifter means...
The Princess Bride. So many good quotes in that movie.
I've never seen it.
We should take the time to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you'll appreciate it as much as you would with like how I showed you White Chicks, because the comedy in this one is more old school, more subtle, less slapstick.
Yeah.
Well, no, not slapstick. What is the words I'm looking for?
I was in a thing when I was editing Don P. Bonwater video. Is Powder just the White Chick VTuber version?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I told you that. I told you that joke when we watched it, remember? The boogie.
Someone who is sharing beliefs for monetary gain that they themselves don't actually believe. They can never prove why people like Kirsche or...
That's Celsius, by the way.
My American brain does not understand your Celsius tempers.
I googled it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Or myself are grifters, despite calling us that all the time. In fact, our sort of ideology and what we cover and what we do is the exact opposite of grifting. It threatens our sponsorships and opportunities because we speak our minds without worrying about whether or not it's going to appease companies and what have you. This is the worst examples of grifter.
Yeah, I want the 17. That sounds lovely. I like 17.
I always get confused every time I see like it's gonna be hot. It's like 40 degrees. I'm like, my mind's like, that's like jacket weather.
I know, right? It's like I fucking don't understand.
Well, the news did that around here when the World Cup came here. They put it on like they had it all on Celsius. Like it's gonna be a nice 40 degrees outside. I'm like, heat index. I'm like, motherfuckers.
Damn it, we're in America. Don't make us figure out this bullshit.
You could ever come up with.
Is America the only country that uses Fahrenheit?
I don't know. Where's the special babies?
Doesn't even make sense on its face. But you can see more comments like this user saying, oh hey, it's the right-wing grift VTuber who said ICE wasn't doing enough when they offed Americans and hangs out with Asmongold and Tectone.
Okay. This hurts me so much. There's nothing wrong with Asmongold. There's nothing wrong with Tectone. There's nothing wrong with ICE. It's a police enforcement against people who are breaking the law.
That's why they're buying the heat. They can't stand ice.
A full-grown adults follow policing people and also just espouting more nonsense about Kirsche. And you look at their account, I mean, why are you following me, right? Wouldn't that make you bad by your own standard? But you can see they're a VTuber manager / mod. Here's a word of advice for VTubers out there. 99% of these VTuber managers are complete scams, right? Like they have no positive...
Yeah, that does sound like a scam. A VTuber manager / is it probably someone that you can hire for like Discord that they're trying to do? Yeah, no, I would not. No. I like that I had fans that know what they're doing and that love me and that I make my moderators because I trust them, not because I'm hiring them. There's a difference. Ice, baby. Do. The United States is not the only country that has a Fahrenheit. It is also the official standard in the Bahamas, huh? The Cayman Islands and Palu, Palu. Huh. Fahrenheit system, and the Marshall Islands, several other nations such as Bizzle, Libya, and the Bahamas officially or unofficially use a mix of both Fahrenheit and Celsius. Oh, I learned a thing. Thank you, Bond.
Advice that's actually going to be worth any sort of price or investment you give in them. And here's a great example. This guy who's supposed to be a VTuber manager is going off and slandering and seething about other VTubers. Probably the worst thing you could do, especially as someone trying to gain traction towards...
The person is sexual. Just sexual. Just a little.
What the fuck do these terms mean anymore?
It means they're
People like going, eh?
Eh.
They're the fatback guy.
Legitimate career success, not getting validation from other VTubers on Twitter by complaining about problematic ones. Actual, tangible, long-term success as a content creator. This is a terrible example of that. But here's another reply from this user saying, she's unfortunately a right-wing grifter, hella transphobic, and racist from what I've seen. Well, I'm sure...
You have seen nothing. You are just assuming because you do not pay attention or listen to her, and you just go off on the rails because everyone else is hating her. Basically, these people are just lemmings. They all just follow the same notions like, oh, this person's bad because this PowerPoint. But they don't actually know the person at all.
Yeah.
Meh.
Everything you see comes off as transphobic and racist because these people live in a truly diabolical existence where everything is constantly an existential threat to them. And I try to look...
You know what's sad?
What?
This person who just wanted to share this picture and stuff was just... They didn't even know who Kirsche was. They didn't think she was bad or anything. They didn't know who she was at all. And just everyone's just fucking bum rushing her with all this negative bullshit. It makes me wonder how different things could have been for me if I was posting on X more.
I'm the one that deals with it, so...
I know. How, by chance, do you run into any negative stuff?
Not really. If it does, I don't really see it.
So I just want to know how did this poor individual, I'm not sure how many followers they had initially, but I want to know why this poor individual got so much harassment just out of the blue. These people must be like intentionally just looking up Kirsche's name throughout everything, like specifically, they have this super hate boner that they just type in the name, and if they find anyone who uses that name, that's when they strike.
Yeah.
That's what I think this bullshit is. Because I doubt they knew who the person was posting and stuff, and just randomly... Yeah, these people are weirdos. They just fucking sit there on fucking X all day and just type in specific people they don't like in like a search engine just to find anyone talking about them. Just to sit there and harass them because they're fucking crazy.
KDS is a hell of a drug. I just call these made-up sexual like hobos.
Wait, what? I just call these made up sexual types the hobosexuals since they are sexually homeless. Hobosexual. Okay, that's a good
Pedos got drunk,
they have a lot of right wingers that they hate. Yeah. My goodness.
Into this account, and this was their page, and I'm just like,
what
whoa.
The fuck?
Like, bright colors, so much dopamine in your...
Is this MySpace? This looks like a MySpace page.
It does.
Uh-huh.
This is what this inside of their brain looks like.
Also, what the fuck animal are they supposed to be? I think a sugar glider? It doesn't look very appealing.
It looked like Elon tried to make a cat girl in real life and it came out wrong.
Well, the fucking ears are creeping me out.
Your face. I learned absolutely nothing and decided this is more than enough. I don't need to look any further. But here's another string of replies to the original post. This person saying, ain't she that weirdo, anti-woke grifter. And then Lottie says, I don't know who she is. I haven't been in the VTuber community for a year now. So right off the bat, there's no such thing as the VTuber community. At best, there's a VTubing scene, but there's no hive mind community.
I will say, I think we do have a community. I'd like to think it's in the Skybrows community. I feel like that's our closest to a actual VTubing community in a sense.
Yeah.
But I think I get where this person's coming from. I think she's just saying that she's getting into like the VTubing scene probably makes more sense, because for the most part every VTuber is their own island. They have their own set of duty doos, and it's just more of a
There's a community,
I
but
guess
there's not at the same time. Like there's there's factions of the community.
community
Like
factions.
you have the top tier, like the Iron Mouse, the Shy Lilies, the Silver Veils, and you have the Kirsches, the Powders, you know, the Leaflets.
Celestium.
And then you have the smaller community like us, or just weirdos like this, like the Anna Valent and whoever the fuck these people are.
Oh, that one right there. That one's the normal one.
Okay, this one's a normal one. Okay.
She's unfortunately the whole controversy is she just wanted to post about seeing a cool billboard. She had no idea who the fuck Kirsche was, and people are attacking her because of it. She's basically a neutral type of person. She had no hatred for anyone and stuff. It was just
she's
neutral.
like Forfin. I had no enemies.
Yeah.
And then you get your face punched in.
That is a no VTuber community. There are VTuber communities.
The thing you should always focus on is your community. That's all that matters. Build your own community. That's the best route you can go.
There it
Stop
is,
trying to appease all the VTubers around you. They're going to give you horrible advice. They're going to distract you from making content.
I mean, you can make friends, you can collab with people, you can reach out, but like we do with the Skybrows community, you can reach out to others, but ultimately you are your own content creator, you are your own VTuber, and you are building up your own personal community.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would consider myself part of the Skybrows community because I love them all and I've made good friends.
Yeah.
The worst focus you can have. But someone clarified in the reply saying, she's like center right and more politically outspoken than most VTubers. That's about it, really. The rest is just a fun time with video games, reading articles, regard noises, and
death, close enough. It's a slip of the tongue that it will come out. Also, death is easier to say. Death's Walker, Death's. Okay, you want me to pronounce it a lot more? Okay, I'll pronounce.
We're the product of the American education system.
I will pronounce it more. The Peps, the Peps Walker, the Pepe. I'll put more pet into it.
What am I gonna do with you?
A pet.
And pterodactyl screeching. Come watch if you like. Stay for the things you enjoy. Now, unfortunately, that Lottie individual would be bullied into submission. They would be led astray here, where they would quote themselves and delete this as well, saying, when I posted the Billboard photo, I wasn't aware of the controversy involving the VTuber. I shared it because I happened to see it in public. Not a statement of support. I've learned since more about the situation, and I absolutely do not support anyone that spreads hate. Now, of course, they've been led astray here. They can't even cite as to why Kirsche is so hateful.
He was just correcting, just saying hi. Yeah, I know. You try to correct the goddess that has the brain of a potato. I caught the purposes of the Planeswalker so many times in the past. Used to play Magic. Nice.
Hateful and spreading so much hate. But you can see the sort of mentality here. Person just posts an observation, completely neutral. gets
I have over
bombarded
9,000
with
browser
real
tabs.
hate. It's not Kirsche. It's not the
Damn.
fans. It's these other VTubers this person is so concerned about who are flinging.
Hello, I'm Kirsche.
Fish stall.
That's her last name?
That's her made up last name.
Oh, like mine with Flona?
Yeah.
Okay. Your local
Spicy.
spicy rev hair woman with one active brain cell. I mostly rev hair. Currently, current news and play whatever video, cats. Rev's hair catches my eye. I have over 9,000 browser tabs. If you can think it, I have a tab for that, as I am the Rev's hair #1 world champ at tagging. Streaming Friday is my staple stream, and your guardian Rev's hair. I tried.
Hate at them for simply making the original post. And you can see one reply here that's going to lead us into the next situation. This was on the previous post saying, ew, this is one of the most despised VTubers in this space. She's a right-wing extremist and blatant racist who uses her platform to crap on immigrants and attack others who don't fall in line with her politics. First of all,
correction, that is the you. That is all the you that do these things. I hate these people so fucking much.
Yeah.
All they do is sit there and they look at their own negativity, and then they take that negativity and paste it onto someone else just because, and then they throw all the hate and stuff on that person.
Yeah, these people live pathetic lives. You live a better life than they do.
Yay! And I'm a potato. Projections is all they do. Yeah! Let's see, I got bullied into being a clown. Aw.
Incredibly ironic, saying people are being attacked for not falling in line. That's exactly what happened to this VTuber, right? Just by posting Kirsche.
Way higher than his. Exactly. These people are just jealous because she has a personality. Because she is patriotic to her country. And not even... No. She's not the level of Nux yet. But still.
I don't know. She's pretty up there with Nux.
When it comes to being political and junk.
Maybe not to Nux's extent, but...
They were snapped back into position forcibly. But also, you can see just more and more
precious.
whining and labels of extremism and racism with no source. But don't worry. This individual, this Ayumi person, this she-it, is going to clarify with full proof that Kirsche
It from the movie It?
She's a clown!
Is truly the evil person everyone claims. So they say this, Kirsche defenders, when they ask you for proof she's a Nazi. Defender, she's not a Nazi, but her Nazi conspiracy theory is true actually, and being a Trump fan doesn't make you a Nazi. Okay, Nazi. And you can see this interaction where basically they're just saying, if you're disputing my claim, you are a Nazi. It's a bold...
Didn't the Nazis do that?
Yeah, that's the irony part here. They're using the term Nazi as a tag for people they don't like, when ultimately they're the ones who are truly being the definition of a Nazi. No free speech. No having your own opinions. You must consent. You must,
Assimilate.
assimilate. That's a good word. You must assimilate to my mind, but otherwise you are the wrong. You are the evil.
They didn't take a break, do what Rick did, and suck his own dick.
I've been saying for a while there, I've been using Nazi tactics. Yeah, that's the irony. That's the irony here.
strategy, and we see this all the time, but of course, everyone I don't like is a Nazi is really just the Twitter and blue sky mentality. But this is really the logic that we're dealing with here. This person says, Ayumi is a Nazi proof. She's a Nazi. I say she's a Nazi. All the Nazi dog whistles only me and totally not Nazis can ever hear. You see, if you're regarded enough, everyone is a Nazi. Yeah.
So true.
You're regarded.
If you're retarded enough, everyone's a Nazi. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's the true retardedness.
I feel COVID has done irreversible damage to people. I feel like the damn gorilla getting killed has done irreversible damage to our society. I've been
No. Y2K.
No.
If you're going to claim someone as that label with no proof, just vibes, I mean, why not just do it back to them until they can prove otherwise, which, proving a negative is a pretty tall task for anyone to do. But if they're going to fling that around, I mean, how are they going to disprove this? They like to operate on no proof, just vibes. So that's unfortunately their logic. But then you can see some people disputing the claims where Ayumi says, correct, that's not the great replacement theory. This user says the only difference is thinking it's the Jews instead of the UN. She doesn't think the Jews are doing it, take your meds. And then Ayumi says, she literally does. And the other user says, she literally does not. And then the original poster says, she does. So it's literally like covering their ears and just going,
like two kids arguing.
You.
It's two kids arguing.
Oh my gosh, say what? Sorry, zoned out for a second. I am kind of brain fried at the moment due to the fact that it's hot. Yeah, it's hot, and then there's dumb liberals being all like, you.
If these people ran the world, we wasted no air conditioning right now. Let that sink in.
Oh god. You know what? That's why we got our independence from the UK. We have the freedom to have air, sea, and our homes. That's why we succeeded from the British.
You know how Florida's population exploded after they made air conditioning more affordable?
la, Kirsche bad, la. I won't hear what you have to say. Literally, it's so childish and intellectually dishonest, but I mean, what do you expect from these individuals? And then the truth comes out, ladies and gentlemen. You can see this post saying, tell me you don't watch Kirsche's streams or content and just mindlessly regurgitate slanderous lies about someone you dislike because it gives you the good feels without telling us. And the Ayumi individual says, why would I ever watch a Kirsche stream? It's another person who's just like, yeah, I know a Nazi when I see one. I don't have to know anything about them or actually see their content. I just know it, okay? Trust me. But of course, this individual has a little RDS too. The KDS, not enough. They have the Rev.
So many derangements misspelled on this, and Rev didn't catch it for a long time.
You know what? You're not allowed to make fun of Rev. You misspell a lot of shit on her fucking streams.
Arrangement syndrome as well, where apparently they ended up in one of my recent videos. I think they were like a 30-second cameo at one point, and that prompted...
You keep misspelling tiny words. You winky.
Just point it out. I'm not...
A tweet on the 18th saying, made it in another Rev video. Hi Rev, you're literally a bottom feeder, living off the scraps of the Vtuber community's drama, grifting into right-wing reactionary slop because
let's look at the view count on this video. It's been out for 5 days. It's about 47k views on this, so...
bottom feeding, yes. That is very bottom feeding.
Content wasn't flowing as fast as you'd hoped. Your girlfriend is a hypocrite with skeletons in her closet. Wow, they're
You don't even know these people.
Is he accusing Kirsche being Rev's girlfriend? Rev's married to Suave.
Nice. Or it's just, unless they're like making it like a term kind of bull. I don't know. I don't care what goes on with these people's brains.
Really mad. Besides the seething right here at the top, there's a lot of funny things going on here. I mean, number one, they go after my girlfriend, which is really weird. If you're seething so much about me, you're going after the person I'm with. At least get the lore right. We've been married almost 3 years, okay? Like, put some respect on wife's name, okay? And also, this last part doesn't even make any sense. They say she's a hypocrite with skeletons in her closet. And someone asks,
you know, might not be an education thing. Might just be crazy. Unless they went to college. That's the education system that fucked them up. They went to college.
Because I went to a
That's the education system. It's not that they learned anything. It's that they indoctrinated them into crazy cray. They stole all of their common sense and just made it so you pick and poot at who is Nazi based off of talking points.
People make no fucking sense.
what kind of skeletons? And can't people become better and change? And then they say she has objectively become worse. How does someone have skeletons in their closet if they become worse? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, this is the level of logic we're dealing with here, ladies and gentlemen. But this user would ask, enlighten me how she is worse. There was no answer. No proof, just vibes, ladies and gentlemen. And, well, it's what you expect. But you know what? Something's very wrong.
It's like, yes, please tell me all the negative thingies about Rev's wife. What is the worst? What is the skeletons that you dare speak of? Oh, wait, she has none? Oh, you're just making up bullshit. Okay.
Source, I made the
when
fuck
you realize the pinned tweets of their account is a clip where I was talking about one of their tweets defending Deme and crashing out, labeling everyone who is criticizing Deme as...
Oh, we're going back to Deme. God damn this bitch. I still see porn in our damn goon cave of her.
I know. Ooh, I love the one of Kirsche and Pippa.
Yeah.
That was hot.
Every ist and phobe they could think of, and I can think of nothing more pathetic than literally branding your accounts with me while claiming how irrelevant and awful I am. Like, clearly I take up enough headspace in your mind to make you want to clip when I talk about you and then pin it to your account. Like, literally a dunce cap for everyone to see. But they're not done. This, of course, was talking about them being...
You know what? Sometimes just having the headspace in their brain or dues is enough.
Yeah.
Love me. Hate me.
Oh, yeah, we saw the trailer for season 4 of...
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be season 3 part 2, but I guess they're calling it season 4 for Jujutsu Kaisen.
I think. I don't know.
They're calling it season 4, even though it says part 2. And
then the new Edge Runners.
I'm excited for that.
That looked good.
That looked good.
And there's a new anime. I didn't get to see the trailer. I saw the trailer, but I didn't save it. Basically, it looks like 2 cute anime high school girls, and they go out and do drugs, and they act crazy. It looks interesting.
You think it's gonna be like fully coolly?
Yeah, it's fully cool level of crazy.
Mixture
of what's the weird comedy one? You know, the 2 weird comedy looking ones they do all the time.
Oh, you're talking about Pop Team Epic?
Pop Team Epic. Why did my brain come? Maybe a mixture of that too.
In the video, and this person says based. If you made Rev says dumbass upset, stay strong. Like first of all, that insult doesn't even work. If I'm saying it, that means I'd be saying it to someone else. What are you talking about? I mean, nice try, but in the replies, they would link the video clip again. You know, of course, totally irrelevant, but like, hey, stranger on the internet, look, Look at the thing. I was in the video. Look at this. I was in this totally irrelevant person's video. Please look. It's so hypocritical. But
she's so happy. Rev, you made her day, though. She's so happy that someone as popular as you actually sat there and talked about her. You're doing good things, Rev.
of course, their derangement knows no bounds, ladies and gentlemen. In a completely irrelevant discussion, they call someone a random Rev simp, and that their opinion is completely irrelevant.
You know what's ironic? The fact that the person says you're a Rev say Desu simp. The fact that they spelled it out.
Yeah.
I think these people have like a hate boner. You know what I mean?
Massiness.
Yeah. They love to hate these guys so much that they love them so deeply.
They're only a few months away from becoming a devout Christian, okay, and filling their hard drive with military wear inspo.
What?
This user's reply is really all you can say.
When you're
What?
crazy.
What are you even talking about? First of all, what do I have to do with anything in this conversation? Second of all, if these are the consequences here of, I guess, following my content, what are we even talking about? And then overall, what are we even talking about? This whole thing is very strange, a very strange fan fiction. And then I found one more here talking about some situation. I have no idea, and I'll explain why I don't know in a second. But they say, along with the post tagging Dragon's Tea and Hero Hey and Rev and other various content creators they want to grift through to, they won't delete it. And people will just believe it because the right is a bunch of gullible, brainless idiots. And
Take that. Reverse it. Back to you. Uno reverse card. Eat it.
It'd be like the meme I keep seeing people get a reverse card and they're like flopping down cardboard size, like the size of a pizza. Uno card says draw 20.
here's the original source. It comes from a deleted post from a suspended account. I'm sure it was an absolute gem, ladies and gentlemen, but that's really the situation. People have some real derangement syndrome on the internet, especially when it comes to me or Kirsche, or apparently my wife as well. And I thank them for the free content. It's a never-ending stream of content thanks to them. They can have their likes on Twitter. I'll have my...
And now I'm convinced Ayami is such a failure. They dropped out at kindergarten.
Probably.
videos, and I definitely take my side 100 times out of 100. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams live every week here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for joining us for that lovely Rev video. Bye!
Hey, what's up, guys?
Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.